Keep listening back. Keep listening back. Okay, so the women of Rivers State working out on the current First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Remi Tinubu, in a women empowerment scheme that the First Lady is embarking on and doing everywhere in this country. That's at the EUI Center, Port Harcourt, Rivers State, Nigeria. And so, as you can see in that video, they said that they are working out because they want him to be back as governor. Good news, good news. Things we like to see. However, I've said on this platform, I don't believe in team, but I believe in democracy. And whether we like it or not, a people voted, an electoral umpire confirmed, and then a judiciary endorsed. At the end of the day, that makes him the governor. And if you have a problem with him being governor, wait for another election, mobilize support against him. And unfortunately, I don't know why what Tinubu did in Ambode, he's refusing to allow Wike do, but of course the dynamics is that there's a 2027 ambition. So all of these things that the First Lady is doing, going around doing politics in the name of empowerment. The other day, you made them go, they say, now our mama be this, so we don't want her and all that. The same thing happening here. I see too much politicking, and it worries me. Everywhere in the world, politics leads to governance. It is politics that precedes governance. But of course, unfortunately in Nigeria, politics precede politics that precede politics that precede politics and precede politics and succeed politics and precede politics, and then the governance doesn't come. You would not have imagined that somebody that said he has the mandate of the people to govern a society or govern a state barely 2 years ago has started campaigning from both his son and his wife. And this is terrible. It's everywhere in this country is about politics. Nobody is bothered again. Why is the First Lady going around doing miniature, segmented, sectional empowerment? Are there not things that we can do nationally that will create an empowerment around the spectrum of the country? Why are we doing selected? Because it's politics for you. You are looking for people to empower, people to be loyal to, and do all of this drama. I like the fact that the Rivers women, again, like I said, she may not be my guy, right? But the fact is we must protect our democracy. And I've said that there are many cases. Sim versus Wike and Tinubu, Senator Natasha versus Senator Akpabio on the National Assembly. These are cases that naturally doesn't fall within my political spectrum of ideologies, right? But we have a democracy to protect, and it must be so. We must protect our democracy. None of these guys belong to the. I'm not a card-carrying member of any political party, or they may not be the political camp of the parties that I think I could give an attention to. Right? Because I made that very clear here on this platform. People that I think has the vehicle that I can look back at. And it's not just one person. There are a couple of persons that I think should be able to marshal the leadership of this country and give us solutions to our problems. But looking at this, do we have a democracy to protect? We have a job to do. We cannot allow Bola Ahmed Tinubu, people like Nyesom Wike, and it's appalling how people. Well, I couldn't take that news. Fubara went to apologize. A sitting governor going to apologize to a non-entity like Nyesom Wike. It bothers me. It bothers me. Even when Tinubu had a problem with Ambode, he waited for an election. He used the internal structure of the APC to allow Ambode not to have won the re-election bid to become governor. The same thing with Obaseki and Oshomole in 2020. When Obaseki was supposed to recontest on the platform of the APC, Oshomole used his own powers to ensure that he denied him screening not to have. Then Obaseki moved on to the PDP. Fortunately for Obaseki, he got his card right and he became governor. Why is that in Rivers State issue, it became different from every other place? And it's normal for people to have issues. It's normal. It's normal for people to quarrel. It's normal for. Whether or not this benefit or but democracy should be the process. Democracy should be democracy. That is what we believe right now. But this one is getting too much. So again and again, whatever should be done should be done. We cannot continue to have all of these guys, these guys, mafians, manage our democratic spaces, destroy our democratic tenets, values, and principles. We have no country, irrespective of what you think. I've never come here to have seen. But we must tell ourselves the truth. What Wike, Tinubu, and the rest of these APC guys are doing is not for. And I'm hearing that let him decamp. No problem, let him decamp. The truth is that these women they just mean well, right? Sim can become the worst governor, but please, that is it. Allow it be. Change him if you want to change him at the end of the election. Decide to give your ticket to somebody else. Whatever you decide to do, but ensure that we follow democratic tenets in all of this. Again, peace out. I'll catch you another time. Bye for now.